So I am here. I would like to do a yes or no reading today. You've got a question and it needs to be answered. So each one of these decks of cards here will actually have, these are pre-drawn cards that are specific significators, which are basically where it kind of defines what your question is generally about, generally the energy of that question. So we'll pick up on these cards. We'll use some oracle cards as well as tarot cards to get your yes or no answer for your question. So sit back and relax, take a look, take a nice deep breath and look at each one of these. We've got the manga tarot right here. We've got the Legend of Zelda inspired tarot, as well as the steampunk tarot and the witches tarot. So pick the one that calls out to you, the one that you keep going back to. That's one of the things that I tend to fight within myself. I'm like, but I should like number 3 because I like threes, you know, kind of like that kind of thing. But yet it's number 2 that's drawing me, you know, and I keep going back to it going, what does that one say? So sometimes if you're really in conflict, use both because maybe both answers mean something to you. So, all right, the timestamps are down below and I will see you in your reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So I do always start my readings off here with a moment of Reiki, just a brief moment. That way then we can all connect to the cards and everything. And it kind of helps you just kind of relax. That way then you can hear deep down whether this is resonating with you and it be honest and not be your ego talking. So, because the ego, it'll tell you whatever you want to hear. It won't tell you what is actually there. So we want spirit to tell you what's actually there. So let's sit back and relax just for a minute. This is the significator card. So we're going to do everything on this and it'll just be 60 seconds. Sit back and relax and then we'll get started. Please note that everything will be broadcast through the video for yourself as well. So enjoy the free energy healing. Okay, great. Perfect. All right, so this is actually already shuffled to your guys' position. So this is your significator. This is what your question is likely about. We've got the 10 of Cups reversed. So your question is likely about a love relationship and you're coming from a place where you feel like you are lacking in the rainbows and butterflies type feeling. So your question has to do with that in a love relationship. This is absolutely a love reading. So if your question was about wasn't about love or something like that, you can still watch and see if something matches because you know what, the quantum fields, they do funky things. So you may still find a message here that matches for you, but you can also check to see if your second choice that you had fits you better. So what this is that we've got the 10 of Cups reversed. This is all about feeling disconnected and not properly connected. I say properly to make this rainbows and butterflies type situation really work for you. Let's do this so we don't burn up my card. Okay, girl, there. So the question is yes or no in regards to a love relationship. Let's get some details here. Let's get some further details. Get some details about the question here. What's affecting this question, please? What's affecting this question, please? These two. Okay, great. All right, so yeah, we've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Wands. It's an interesting here. So we've got two reversed tens, right? Two reversed tens here. This is your stability. This is the commitment, a lack of commitment right here. This is not having the house with the white picket fence, you know, with the puppy running around and a baby maybe, you know, if you choose to have kids or whatever. But I'm just talking about your idyllic, stable home type situation. So that's, again, you're looking for something that's a stable home situation, and you're still looking for it, right, with these two tens. You know it's coming though, right? This Three of Wands right here, this is you waiting for it, waiting patiently, waiting for it. You know it's coming. You know it's out there. So the question has to do, you know, of course, with a relationship, either with somebody you know, or it could be is my soulmate out there? Will I meet them? You know, that kind of question. Because I can feel those type of questions out here. So let's get some more on that here. Actually, I'm going to put these up here because more like that. All right. So let's go with the answer to the question. Tell me about the answer here, please, for pile one. Answer for pile one. Yes or no, please. Regarding their question. Answer for pile one regarding their question, please. Ooh. Look at that. Two of Cups. Man, this is you getting your person coming. I love that answer. That's such a wonderful answer right there. Let's do a couple more. We're going to go into further detail regarding that here. That's wonderful. I'm going to say right now the answer is yes. I'm going to say right now the answer is yes. All right, what's the answer? Yes or no, please? Please give me more details on the answer. All right, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. They say none of these. Okay, got it. Okay. Six of Pentacles reversed. Let's go two more, please. Good Lord. Okay. So we've got the the Nine of Cups reversed and the Page of Coins. Okay. So, boy, I feel like this is like dark. So basically what we've got here. So I've got these two cards are more about your question, right? And so these four cards right here are defining what's going on regarding the answer to your question, your yes or no answer. So we've got the Two of Cups, which is like the eternal soulmate lovers. This is an ideal partnership where you guys are so entwined with each other, and see how these like dragons entwine with each other right here, right? It's your hearts entwining with each other, and it's all about melding with another. Again, like it's a whole soulmate type connection type thing. So it's very much I love this person, very deeply connected. I can't let them go. I don't want to let them go. They don't want to let me go, that kind of thing. So absolutely with that. And then so we've also got the Six of Pentacles reversed here. So Six of Pentacles reversed. This indicates that there is currently a lack of balance here. Currently a lack of balance. So there is definitely some ideas of one side giving too much and the other not. So the thing is that if that's the case, then the relationship, the reason why maybe it's not there is that something is unbalanced. Something is unbalanced at this point. So it's like the answer is yes, but this is why. But this is why it is the way it is currently. So unbalanced. The start is there though. Like a good start to the whole journey is there with the Page of Coins. Getting ready to offer up that little piece of stability and security, and here, would you like a piece of my heart? You know, a piece of my commitment. However, I do feel like there's some sort of dissatisfaction in general regarding things right now. So somebody may be unhappy with something, and it may be affecting whether you guys are together. And it's all about, for some reason, like this is telling me that there's some sort of, I feel like there's like maybe a mental illness type thing. I'm talking like depression, is what I'm talking about when I say mental illness, nothing like insanity or anything like that. But, it would be like mental illness where basically they're just generally unhappy with life. There may be some sort of imbalances as far as like, you know, everything else that's going on as far as their nutrients and stuff like that. But once that gets all settled, yes, absolutely. It will absolutely work itself out. So let's do this here. Let's get some advice here from the Rebel deck for this. Advice for pile 1, please, regarding this. Advice for pile 1. Advice for pile 1, please. There we are. Here we go. And it says, laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? So this is definitely a good thing to keep in mind, is your sense of humor. Laughing draws such good energy towards anybody. Laughing, and not laughing at somebody like with like mean intentions or something like that, but I'm talking like genuine laughter because that was freaking hilarious, you know, that kind of thing. It draws such good energies towards you. I do suggest, you know, trying to do something, find something hilarious, watch a few movies that are hilarious. The past year, you know, or so has been really difficult for a lot of us. And a lot of us are having to relearn how to laugh and enjoy our life and live it to the fullest without paying attention to what's going on online all the time, right? That we don't really want to do that anymore because we're finding ourselves fucking miserable. So let's do this here. I'm also going to do a messages from spirit for you here with this deck. All right, what's the advice for pile 1, please? Messages from spirit. What's the advice for pile 1 to get through this? Here it is, right here. Here we are. Look at that. I was just saying that to you, right? What makes your soul sing with joy? Recapture that vitality now. Make your soul sing, whether you're with them or not, right? Whether you're with them or not, do what makes you happy, what makes you just love a life, and you're just like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I enjoy this so much. It could be, you know, rock hounding, you know, going out and looking for crystals or fossils, or, you know, going to a beach and finding, you know, sea glass, that kind of thing. Could be anything. So just do what makes you happy. Bring that joy back, because then what happens is that more joy comes to you at that point. It is coming, but you have to get yourself to a specific position to be able to accept it. Otherwise, your ego will continually block it. Okay? We're going to do one more here. I've got messages from the heart here. Let's put it in focus. Messages from the heart. So if this is in regards to someone specific, or in regards to someone that you are looking at, this is their message to you. This is what's deep down in their heart, what they wish they could say to you. Deep down in their heart, what would they say to pile 1, please? There it is. All right. It's the little things you do that make you so special. That's such a great point, is that it's those little things that different people do, little things, right? And it makes them them. It makes you you. Just be you. Enjoy yourself. And you know what the thing is that the person that resonates with you will be to you. But you've got to find yourself first. You have to find who you are, what you're actually looking for, and that person will work their way towards you, guaranteed, every single time. All right, pile 1, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you did resonate with this, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I do weekly horoscope, real quick, short, wicked short is what I call them. Wicked short readings just for the week. It's like a minute long, seriously. So it's like eating candy, M&Ms. You can have a bunch of them and you didn't waste your whole day watching them. So if you did enjoy this, yeah, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'd love to see you in the future readings. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So this is your yes/no reading. You chose the Legend of Zelda inspired deck. So here is your significator card. We'll go over that here in just a moment. I do always start my readings off here with a moment of Reiki, okay? Just 60 seconds. I'd like to make sure that we get connected to the cards. It opens up your spiritual side. That way then, when you're listening to these answers here, what's resonating with you hopefully we'll go through the filter of your spirit and your higher self versus your ego. So that this does help with that as far as that's concerned. So 60 seconds, just sit back and relax because the Reiki will be broadcast through the video to you. And then we'll get your reading started. All right, there we go. So let's get this party started. So this is already shuffled to match up with your guys' stuff as far as the general shuffling. And that way, that's how I pulled this. And let's go over this. So this card right here signifies what this question is generally about. It's the energy that's surrounding it. So take it however it works, of course, because again, it's pretty general reading. So we've got the High Priestess reversed. So there is something that is out of balance here. Is there something where there's a lot of disharmony? You can't get things to get, you can't seem to get things to move smoothly. It tends to have a lot of chaos, and you're looking for something a bit more steady. You're looking for some steadiness. You want it to, quit swinging from side to side and start walking the middle way, okay? So the thing is that when this is right side up here, just to show you here, you see that these two here, this is Boaz and Yakin. And when you're sitting in the middle, this is severity and mercy, okay? In, I believe, Latin. And so when you're sitting in the middle, you're walking the middle way. This is being able to use severity and mercy both together and balance them properly. So you're looking for that. You're looking for a situation that helps you feel more in control, not necessarily more in control. I can see that there would be a little bit of something of more in control, because that wants to roll off my tongue. But something that's a little bit more manageable. I think that's a better word for it. You want something a little bit more manageable. Let's do this here. A little bit more manageable as far as, like, you know, the chaos that's occurring because of it, right? So tell me a little bit more. I want a couple more cards. Actually, I want to put this right here. We just don't want to burn up the cards. Ha 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 ha. I always think about that when I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm like, she's going to burn up her cards. Here's card number 1 here. We've got the Page of Wands. Good. And we've got the 6 of Swords. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So it's defining this significator a little bit better. You're trying to get something started here with this. We've got this Page of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So you're trying to get something started here, and you're trying to move from chaos to calm. This is always, 6 of Swords, you know, tends to be defined as moving to calmer seas, right? You're trying to move away from the chaos, trying to move into something smoother and easier. And you're trying a new process to get that done. So it could be work related, could be something else at home too. So this is very widespread. You're just looking for some sort of easy, that's not the word I'm looking for, not easiness, but the word I'm looking for is something more like stability, and I almost want to say stoicism. I almost want to say stoicism, only because, you know, emotions tend to be what tend to swing around, right? Emotions tend to be what do that. So, all right, let's talk about like what the actual answer is to the question. So, tell me more about the question here. Tell me more about the answer to the question here. Yes or no, please, regarding pile 2's answer here. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles reversed, and we have the 4 of Pentacles here. One more card, please. One more card for this yes or no. One more card. There it is. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to say here, based off of these cards that are coming up here for you. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles. You can see how this is kind of a miser kind of person. This is, you know, a very frugal person who doesn't want to give anything. There is no compromise with this card. None whatsoever. None. And right here is showing with this 9 of Pentacles reversed here, this is lacking in power, lacking in wish fulfillment, excuse me, lacking in the ability to accomplish what it is you're trying to occur without teamwork. Trying to do it alone, it's never going to work alone. Never going to work by yourself. And right here is basically where this is going to be such a heavy load. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish here, yes or no, is going to be too hard. It's going to be too hard, and you're going to end up dropping it. You're going to drop the effort to move forward, at least in the way that you're doing so now, okay? At least in the way that you're doing so now, mostly because I do feel like, you know, somebody or this could be you, this could be somebody else right here, is unwilling to compromise. Unwilling. They are, nope, absolutely not. We are stuck in our ways, and this is what we're doing. And this is you basically going, God damn it, I want to do this, and I wish I could do it by myself, but finding out that you can't. You can't do it by yourself. It requires their cooperation, and they're not willing to do it at this time. So this is you giving up on that. So I'm going to say your answer here is no. Okay? Pile 2. I'm going to say your answer here is no. So let's get some advice from the Rebel deck regarding this specific situation, just because it's nice and broad and I like the deck. It's a good deck. All right, so what's the advice for pile 2 for this spread, please? What's the advice for pile 2, please? There we go. All right. It says, get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Now, so the thing is that this deck, just to tell you what it's like here, this deck is a very straightforward, in-your-face kind of deck, as you can tell. And so the thing is that, but the main message is, give it a rest. Give it a rest. There's something else that you're going to have to do. If you want to make changes, something else has to change because this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. So let's do some messages from Spirit here. Some advice for pile 2. Since the answer is no, what's the advice for pile 2, please? Advice for pile 2, please. Right here. Okay. Vulnerability is a strength. So that's interesting here because this right here, this card, when it's flipped over like this, when it is somebody who can handle things on their own, who has all their power and everything, this person can accomplish anything by themselves. Okay? This person can accomplish anything by themselves. And right here, they're not capable of doing it. And they're kind of vulnerable to it. Kind of vulnerable to the means of the person that has the control. Right? So vulnerability is a strength. This may help you actually gain some help in some form or another. This may actually help you gain some help in some form or another because you're going to end up going back to them going, I can't get this done without your help here. I'm going to need some assistance. Or you're going to straight up change directions here. Straight up change directions, because the thing is that when you realize that it is a losing battle, it is a wise soldier that turns around and goes the other direction because they know for a fact they're going to lose just so they can fight another day instead of racing in just to die at the helm, right? So something to consider. Get some sleep. You may also get some answers in your sleep if you're a dreamer. Okay, you may get some answers from there. So, all right, pile 2, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you did resonate with this, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to check out. I do a weekly, wicked short horoscopes, tarot readings, as well. I'm talking like minute-long readings that are like M&Ms. You can't just have one. So, check that out. I'd love to see you in the future readings, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading where we are answering yes or no to your question. So this card right here is your significator, which basically defines the energy surrounding the question that you are asking. So we'll take a look at this here in just a moment. Please notice that this, if you are drawn to this pile and say that this card doesn't mean anything to you, you're like, I have no idea what the hell that is, right? If that's what it says to you, then I would still recommend listening, just because the thing is that you're drawn to it for a reason, okay? You're drawn to it for a reason. Listen through it. There's got to be something here for you. So to start with everything here, I always start with a moment of Reiki, okay? It's an energy healing to connect everybody and help get you open up to your spiritual higher self, okay? Rather than listening with your ego. Because the ego will tell you anything just to help you feel better. Because all the ego does is it's out there to protect you. Well, we want to hear the real answers. We want your higher self to be like, yep, that's it. You want to get goosebumps when you hear that, right? You want to get those, truth-telling type answers. So So just sit back. It's 60 seconds of a free energy Reiki healing, and then we will get your reading started. All right. So this has already been shuffled, and we are ready to get started with this here. So here is your card. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're like, bitch, when am I going to be the queen of the castle? This could have something to do with money for you, okay? Queen of Pentacles. It could be a money question having to do with, I'm going to say, creature comforts. This is a very, very, what's the word I'm looking for this queen? She's very secure in herself. She's very confident in her abilities and everything. She's very stable, and she's ready to just sit back, and she can just sit back and watch and be okay and be like, whatever, you can do whatever you want. But I'm cool right here. So it could be money related. It could be in regards to something where you're trying to feel more secure regarding something. So say, for example, you're learning a new talent and you're asking a question about that. Could be that too. So let's put this up here so you can see it. And let's get some more details regarding that initial question here. Details regarding their question. Their yes or no question, please. Details regarding their yes or no question. All right, so we've got 4 of Wands, this one too, okay? 5 of Swords, okay, gotcha. This one? Yes, okay. And 5 of Pentacles. Gosh, I knew that one was going to happen too. Because I felt like this card was actually going to be the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. So we actually got both of them. So there is definitely something happening where you're not feeling so hot. There's just a lack of... you're wanting some commitment. You're wanting like a nice house here. We've got the... So again, this is 4 of Wands. So this typically is like a marriage card, okay? You may not be looking for marriage, but you may be looking for a long-term relationship. You want to be somebody's queen, right? Yes, because this is what you don't have right now. You don't have that type of relationship. So you're looking for, so the details regarding this whole thing is like, when do I, with this 5 of Swords reversed here and 5 of Pentacles reversed, when do I have to stop fighting? When can I stop fighting for me to be this queen, be happy and fighting through whatever it is I'm asking about? And when will I actually come in from out of the cold and actually be in the warmth and around the people or situation that I'm looking for? So right now it's like you definitely feel like you're having to fight through things. You're feeling pretty lonely in regards to it, or that it's really difficult. You don't have any sort of guidance on that. So that's what you're feeling here. So let's get some details regarding the actual answer. What's the details for the actual answer for pile 3? Yes or no? Oh my goodness, dropped it. Okay. All right. We've got the Star reversed. Whoops. I like kicked my camera here. We've got the Star reversed. And we've We've got Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. One more, please. Yes or no? Oh, here it is. Okay. Death. Okay. All right. So pile 3. What I see here. So I've got the Star reversed. We've right here. I've got something where basically you're about on like the give up kind of standard, or whoever it is that you're asking about. If you're asking about somebody specific, they're giving up. They're giving up on this whole thing. They're not dreaming about it. They're not thinking about it. They're not doing anything. There's zero action being taken towards this with this Knight of Wands reversed here. Zero action, zero motivation. They're not inspired to move towards whatever it is you're looking for. Or it could be you as well. It could be you too. But the Queen of Pentacles is connected to somebody. So if you're looking for a single type situation, I don't think so. But if you're looking to be somebody's Queen of Pentacles, you know, this person that you're focusing on right here, if it's a person, I'm going to assume it is. It really feels like it is. They're not going for it. Okay? They're not going for it. I'm going to say the answer is no on this one because we've got the Star reversed, a lack of hope, lack of dreaming, lack of foresight, a lack of really even caring to look. It's a lot of blindness right here. And this is just a lack of motivation, a lack of movement at all. In fact, it could be going backwards even potentially. And so right here we've got death. This right here could mean that the relationship seriously needs to change drastically. I'm talking drastically. Or it's going to change drastically. Because death is a transition, okay? This could also mean the end of the relationship too. Because again, that's a transition, transitioning from together to not. Take it however it resonates for that. So, let's get some details from the Rebel deck here regarding this situation. Ooh, we've got 2. Okay. So, we've got get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So basically, it's, you know, saying is to kind of you're going to have to focus on something else. Focus on something else. Don't focus on you, but stand up, pull your hair back, and get it done. Or get something else done to be, you know, be distracted with something else. Right here is, again, part of that whole thing. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. So, I think the movement will seriously help you get through whatever you're going to be suffering with, or that you are suffering with right now. Maybe you're looking at like how you want to get back together with somebody, and this came out as a no or something like that. And this is going, nope, get yourself outside, quit thinking about it. Don't focus on what's inside your head too much, except in the case to heal it. Don't just forget it, heal it, okay? But let's do this here. Let's get some messages from Spirit. Healing messages from Spirit for you. Because, you know, Rebel deck can be kind of, you know, straightforward. This one says, be brave. You can do this. You can. 100%. You can do this. You are strong enough. You don't need anybody else. You don't need them. Sure, you'd like them there. Don't get me wrong. You'd enjoy having them there, but you don't need them to make you happy, right? You don't. And if you're saying yes, then you need to start looking into codependency. If you're saying, yes, I do need them to be happy, codependent, look it up. Start working on that stuff and do the shadow work in regards to that. It'll really help you, because the thing is that it'll help you get past all that stuff, because frankly, codependency is a killer of relationships. It will kill it. It will kill it. All right, messages from the heart, from the person. Yep, here it is. from the person that you are thinking of. I need some time to collect my thoughts. So if this is a question about a relationship or something like that, if you're looking at somebody trying to come back or you guys get together, they need some time alone for the moment. They need some time. So do what you need to do to make yourself happy. Get outside, go to the gym, run around. I know in my state that I can work out at the gym without a mask, which is kind of nice. I don't know about you guys, but I hate working out with a mask. It sucks. It sucks so much. So the thing is that I make sure to do the things to work out where I don't have to wear one, because breathing hard with a mask just sucks. I don't care who you are, it sucks. But yeah, so this is what this is here, pile 3. If this did resonate with you, if you enjoyed the way I read things, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear your story. Please note that I do also some weekly wicked short tarot horoscope readings here. I'm talking like a minute long, okay? So they're like kind of like potato chips. You can't have just one. So you can do your sun, moon, and rising and all within 5 minutes. So, all right, thanks so much, pile 3, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading, your yes or no reading for your questions. So this is your significator card. This is going to be the energy surrounding your question that you have for everything here. So now I do always start everything with a moment of Reiki though, just because I want to make sure that we are connecting to our spirit and higher self rather than listening to this reading with your ego. Because the thing is that the ego will give you whatever the fuck you want, or whatever the fuck will, protect you as much as possible. And we want to be sending it to your higher self. So this Reiki energy healing is meant to help you just connect for the moment to your higher self, and then we'll get the reading started, okay? It'll just be 60 seconds. Sit back and relax. All right, pile 4. So these are already shuffled here. So we're going to leave that as is because I shuffled them to pull this. So this, again, like I mentioned, is your significator card. It is what is significant that you were thinking about. Now, if this card does not match what you thought it was, what your question is and everything, there may still be a bit of a message in here for you. So definitely still listen, but then go to like the secondary one that you were thinking about going to or whatnot. You can always check that out if this one actually doesn't work. So with that being said here, we've got the High Priest reversed here. This is the Hierophant reversed, okay? This is a lack of connection of some sort, a lack of connection and doing things in a different way that are unexpected. Things are kind of turning a bit upside down a little bit. Just because so things usually go a certain way and now they're going another way and it's leaving you kind of unsure of what's happening. So let's see what's the deal here. All right, so tell me more about this question. Tell me more about this question, please. For pile 4. more about this question for pile 4 for that they have. All right. Okay, we've got 3 cards. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands, which basically says that there's been like new movement towards something new. I think that that's what I had mentioned here just a minute ago with this Hierophant card, is that something new had started, something different and interesting, started moving forward pretty quickly. But what you're finding is that the level of cooperation involved, it may be a work question, but the level of cooperation involved is not to the level that you're looking for. You need more. It's like you're stuck by yourself doing this. Just lack of help. Lack of help on that. And what is happening is it's creating a bit of kind of chaos in your life. 6 of Wands reversed, going back into a chaotic type of mode, I guess you could say. A space where things tend to swing widely. It could include, even permissions to do something specific. Swing widely. One day it's yes, the other day it's no, that kind of thing. So you're looking for a little bit more stability and traditional movement instead of this wild and crazy stuff. Even though it's something brand new that you're recognizing as generally good, it's just that you feel like you're by yourself on the whole thing. All right, tell me about the answer, please. Tell me about the answer, yes or no, please, to their question. Tell me about their answer, yes or no, please. Answer to the question. There's 1. Oh, we've got 2. Okay, great. So we've got the Hanged Man reversed, the 9 of Pentacles. 1 more, please. One more, please. That one. Right here. All right, we're going to take this one too. 7 of Swords. Okay. So we've got the 10 of Swords and 7 of Swords right here. All right. So pile 4. Okay. So what we've got is a situation where things have changed, right? You have a new perspective on things. Things have changed, but you're kind of still locked in the same position, but you're generally somewhat okay with that right now. You're okay with that. The Hangman reversed like this is, it always reminds me of that GIF where you see where like the dog is sitting in a room that's burning down. He's sitting at the table, like drinking his tea. And he's just like, this is fine. So I always laugh my ass off at it because it's like completely ignoring the clusterfuck that's around you, right? Completely ignoring that. And it, like this one is where you can see it differently, but you're okay with being upside down and being stuck in the same position. Like, this is fine. This is fine. So it's like that. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is basically your wish fulfillment. This is you having the power to make changes and being able to do things. And you're confident in yourself. Oh, massively confident in yourself on this whole thing. Very, very confident. Like, you're like, yeah, let me get this shit done. But, however, what also comes up here is we've got the 7 of Swords reversed and the 10 of Swords. Once you're actually being honest with yourself and no longer hiding from all that stuff, you realize that you are laid out straight from this new shit. You are laid out exhausted. Laid out so tired, and you're going to be honest with yourself in regards to this whole thing. Right now you may be in a position of, I can do it because I'm fucking amazing, right? And I've got the experience to do this. I can handle this. I can handle this chaos. I can handle this new thing because I'm freaking amazing. But the thing is that once you figure it all out, you're going to be fucking exhausted. So I would say that the answer would be yes, but with the idea that it's not going to be a fun yes. It's going to be a yes that you didn't really want. So Okay, so let's get some advice here from the Rebel deck. What's the advice for pile 4 for this layout here, for this question? There we go. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected. Okay. It says, stop texting. Jeez. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. So, what this is saying to me is that you're focusing on something that's just kind of a cluster. And you're really not going to be successful with it anyways. It's going to be a giant waste of time and energy right here. And you'll eventually get to the point where you'll be honest with yourself that that's what's happening. Giant waste of time and energy. While you're capable of doing it, giant waste. So they're saying, stop. And what really pokes at my attention here is don't waste it on ridiculousness. So, let's do messages from Spirit. Healing messages from Spirit. Hello. I'm not going to read you the whole deck, okay? Messages from Spirit. Other guidance for pile 4, 3. Pile 4, please. Good night. Here we go. All right. Your opinions in this situation do matter. Speak up and be heard. Yes. So if this is like, say it's a work situation, where things are starting, something's different, and they're just like, here, you get to do this by yourself. You need to speak up and say something and just be like, no, I'm not doing that by myself, because it'll be a giant waste of your time, right? Because you won't succeed just by yourself. You're wonderful and perfectly capable, but this is too much. Too much. And if this is in regards to a relationship situation, yes, it can work, but I would definitely say something about how you're feeling, what you're observing, even if they don't like it. Even if they don't like it. If they don't like what you have to say, do you really want to stick around to try to say something? Who cares? You are you, be you. You're fucking amazing. All right, pile 4. This is what I've got for you. If you did enjoy this reading, you like the way I read things, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'd love to see you in the future readings. I do also a weekly wicked short horoscope tarot readings. So check those out if you're interested. They're seriously like 1 minute long. So you can do your sun, moon, and rising all within 5 minutes right before work. So, all right, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.